Okay guys, are you ready for a DIY? Then stick around. Hello everyone, and how are you today? And you probably already know what I'm going to be doing just by looking at this. And if you don't, let me tell you. Alright, what I'm going to do is, you know how you see the flowers, the black roses at Halloween time with the eyeball in it? Well, I love them. So what I did is I went on and I printed off this printable, pre-printable, and it's Easy Eyes. And printed it off, and then got some ping pong balls and some roses that I've had from last year from the Dollar Tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut a couple of these out and get one of my roses ready. I'm going to stick it on a piece of this styrofoam that I kept from some packaging, so I have something to work on. And oh, before I go, I wanted to tell you, okay, ping pong balls, if you do make these, if you print out the eyeball, I mean, you can draw your own. It's just I'm not a good artist, but made a hole right here, okay? And then I made it a little bit wider with that. Now what I'm going to do is take the eyeballs that I printed out from Easy Eyes. Okay, let's see. Do I want a big pupil? Because look at this, you guys. The pupils are really big here, and then they're littler here. So they have little and big. See that? Okay, I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'll make the green ones first. Okay. Okay, so guys, what are you doing? What's going on today? Weather here, pretty hot, not as humid, thank goodness. So that's good. Make sure you cut all the white from the eye. Well, I guess what you could do is you could go, well, no, I don't know that you want to do that. Well, unless it's permanent ink, you know, like the archival ink pad, where it won't bleed, because what you're going to do is you're going to put on some either glossy accents, because you want it to be glossy, or the Mod Podge 3D, and the Mod Podge 3D is what I'm using. So, I cut out the eye. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of form it around, because since it is round, it isn't going to lay flat. You're going to have a little bit of a kink, but I don't want to cut it. You know, like put a little slit. I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and Mod Podge. It's a Mod Podge in that. Okay, I have my water, my brush. As you saw, I cut out the eye. This is what I'm going to use, okay? I have glossy accents, but it's in my closet, and this was handy, and really they're the same thing. So this is the Dimensional Magic by Mod Podge. So that's what I'm going to be using after it's on the eyeball. We got these two dark purple ones, and I'll go ahead and Mod Podge those right now. Okay, so let me go ahead and I'm going to put some Mod Podge on this ping pong ball. It needs to be more wet. I'm going to wet the back of this like so. I don't know which way you're being able to see this better, but I love Mod Podge. And I'm trying to get whatever crease is going to be on there, I'm trying to get it in an area where it isn't so noticeable. And you can almost, yeah, I can already tell where it's going to be. Not too bad. Okay, and now I've seen also how some people have taken a red Sharpie and drawn the, you know, the red lines in the white of the eye. But I think what I'm going to do, I think what I'm going to do with this one is I took from this Raggedy Ann doll a piece of her hair, and you need such a minute amount and you want it extremely fine. So it, you know what, because you know how the red in your eyes that are tiny little lines. So I think what I'm going to do, yeah, that's cool. Okay, you see how it is ever so slight? Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. I mean, I can see it, but I don't know if the camera's picking it up. But I mean, look at how minute of a piece I have. This guy. This looks like a comb over I'm doing over somebody's head. Oh man, am I tired or what's the problem? Actually, that works good. I'm kind of fanning it out. Show you again in a minute. Oh yeah, I like that look a lot better than taking the pen. So if you have any red yarn, or like I said, this was from a Raggedy Ann doll, from her hair. Okay, you'll be able to see it more now. Okay. Okay, see? And also, when I was looking on Pinterest, some of them had red painted in the background, and what they did is they took acrylic paint, let me hold this, they took acrylic paint and they painted the back of it. And then they painted the back, and then they took the Sharpie and then they made the squiggly lines. But mine, I'm not going to do it because the back of it's going to be inside of a rose, so that doesn't matter to me. So anyway, okay, so there's one, and I'll be back in a couple minutes when I have a couple more ready to go up on the styrofoam and start painting it. Okay, I got some more chopsticks. I always keep these whenever we get any kind of Chinese food. Let's see. Let's do the other green one real quick. There's two. I don't know why, but it reminds me of Knott's Berry Farm. Why do I think these things? Why? Why? For anyone that's ever been to Knott's Berry Farm in California, there's certain parts of the park that have a distinct smell, like old wood type, you know? That's what it reminds me of, this smell. You just got to work a little bit to get it first adhered down, but once it starts, then it's fine. A little bit more creasy. But what I'll do is I'll just put the leaves, not the leaves, the petals of the rose a little bit more up to hide it. A little bit more up around here. Okay, look. I should show you down there so it's not, I'm not holding it. All right. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm off camera. I'm just going to paint a few more. And then once they're dry, we'll put on the Mod Podge and I'll come back to do that. And then I'll put them into the flowers. Okay, guys. The eyeball is dry and now I'm going to put the dimensional gloss. And I'm kind of just letting it drip. Do you see how it's dripping down? I'll put it along here a little bit. And then I'll put another drop on. I think that's good. Okay, so there it is. I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna do this to the rest of them, and then I'll be back when they are in their home, their roses. Okay, guys, we're getting ready to put the eyeballs in. Just a little bubble. Oh no, don't get in there, mister. Okay. All right. So I got two, and I haven't glued these in, I've just put them in right in the middle of the rosebud. Let's see if this is dry enough that I can handle it. nest it in as far in as I can. These rosebuds aren't that big, but I didn't want to buy any new ones. Okay, so there you go. This isn't obviously the place I'm going to put them, but I just did this so I could put them in. So guys, there you go. A little bit more. When I finish them, I'll add some of these picks to it that have the pumpkin and the other roses and the spider. I'll put that in with this. And then I'll put these couple roses. And then when I get down all my other Halloween stuff, I'll add. And if I have any other bigger roses, then I'll put a couple eyeballs in that. If not, then these will just be with the rest of the black. Okay guys, and here is the finished product. I tried to nestle them a little bit more, as you can see, into the roses. So I hope you like it, and remember something, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever forget that. Bye guys.